Thank you for taking a few moments to watch this video. With all that's going on in the world with the coronavirus, all of the uncertainty, all of the unrest that's happening, I thought I'd take a few moments today to practice mindful breathing and to invite you to do that with me. There are about a million things outside of our control right now, and it is a scary time. There's some people confined to their homes, a lot of people. There are a lot of people out of work, not knowing where their next paycheck will come from. There's a lot of people worried about the illness itself, or worried for a loved one, or about travel and having to change plans, having to stay home and not really knowing what to do with all of this unexpected change. All of that's outside of our control. Very little that we can do about that. However, there is one thing that we can control, and that's our internal landscape. And it's about whether or not we choose to subscribe to hysteria or not. So whether or not we choose to conform to the chaos or keep an internal sense of peace and calm and mental clarity during this sort of chaotic time. It's really hard to do, of course. It's easy to get swept up in that hysteria and that anxiety around it all. All you have to do is open up social media and boom, it's right there in your face. And again, if you're confined in your home, you might find that there's an anxiousness there of not knowing what to do or not knowing how to move forward with your family and your kids. So I am encouraging myself and encouraging all of us to do the one thing that you can do in this time, and that's control yourself. So starting with your own internal world and landscape, how you respond to this, what you're putting out into the world about this, how your own thoughts, your own actions, your own words are vibrating outwards and affecting the people around you as well. So I'm not saying at all not to take the necessary precautions to protect yourself, to make sure that we're all safe during this uncomfortable time. But while you're practicing those things, do so from a space of clarity, from a space of calm, because that's really what's going to get us through this in a way that we all remain very centered and focused and humane with one another as well. So this breathing exercise is something you can do so quickly. It will only take you 5 minutes, and hopefully you have 5 minutes to spare every day moving forward to do this. I'm certainly going to do it. And if you have longer, do longer. I'll take you through it right now, but as you move forward and do it after this, just go ahead and set a timer on your kitchen oven and put a time on it, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and put your phone in the other room, because you don't want anything to pull you out of a place of mindfulness, okay? So that little buzzing on your phone that tells you to pay attention to this right now, that's pulling you out of your own peace. It's pulling you out of a place of clarity. And that's what we need a lot right now, is clarity. We need to be coming from a place of mindfulness. We need to be operating from that place. So again, you can set a timer. You can do this on your own. It's so simple, and that it's that way on purpose, because all of us are breathing. We're always breathing. It's just whether or not we're mindful of it, and whether or not we're really paying attention to it. So go ahead and find a comfortable place. You can sit up, you can sit against a wall, you can prop yourself on pillows or lie down. Hopefully it's a place that can be pretty quiet and undisturbed for a few minutes. And choose in this time to subscribe to mindfulness, to commit to this, to commit to simply being with your breath. And trust that even though you can't control everything else that's going on around you and in your world, this is something really powerful that you can control. Whenever you find that place, go ahead and close your eyes. And simply become aware of your breath first. You don't have to change it at all, just notice it. Become aware of your inhale and become aware of your exhale. Notice your body and anywhere that might feel a little bit tense. And invite those spaces to relax as much as possible for now. Again, we're just witnessing the breath right now. Every single time that your mind wanders, come back to witnessing your inhale, come back to witnessing your exhale. Now take one hand up onto your chest and take the other hand below your ribs at your low belly space. And now as you breathe, see if you can draw your breath down to your low belly as you inhale so that your belly expands and moves with your breath. And then as you exhale, push the breath out from that same low belly space. So as you inhale, the diaphragm drops, belly inflates. As you exhale, diaphragm rises and the belly empties the breath. And perhaps simply by becoming aware of your breath, it's becoming a little bit longer. Maybe some longer inhales and some more complete exhales. Sometimes that's all it takes. And for this exercise, you're simply working towards an even part inhale and exhale. So as you inhale, you might count. Inhale, 1, 2. In your own mind, exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2. And then just add on from there. So if there's space and it doesn't cause you stress, inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Continuing to breathe, equal parts inhale, equal parts exhale. Letting the breath expand the space of your low abdomen and empty out from that space. And every single time your mind wanders, just bring it back to your breath. It's so simple. It does not have to be any more complicated than this. And you might find that your breath can move to a count of 4 or 5 or 6. Or maybe it just feels comfortable to stay right where it's at now. If you notice yourself tensing at all, let that exhale move out your mouth if it's not. A long exhale out your mouth. And again, this could be in through your nose and out through your nose, or in through your nose, out through your mouth, whatever feels more comfortable. And when you feel like you're now in a centered place, like you could move forward and be operating from this place of mindful decision making, mindful responses, in your body, grounded, then start to wind your breath down. You can close out your breathing exercise in a way that feels mindful for you. And do your best to keep that energy moving forward into the rest of your day. Energy of being clear, of being mindful, being present, of paying attention and not operating out of chaos, operating out of peace. And I thank you so much again for sitting with me and breathing. I hope that just this few moments of breathing were helpful, and I hope that we can all carry on and move forward in a place that feels grounded. Okay,